Hey everybody, today I'm on BLM Road 163 and I just found this amazing culvert out in the middle of the desert. It's pretty cool. It leads right out into the middle of this sandy wash. I think it's pretty awesome. It'll probably collapse pretty soon because it's plastic, but still pretty amazing to see. Check it out, everybody. I found another one. This one will definitely last longer. It's full still. Pretty crazy. It's a huge drainage that runs all the way out to this side. Cool. This one has definitely been crushed by erosion, and there are a bunch of sticky bushes stuck inside of it, but I can see that it's going through. Again, it seems like now that the mining companies aren't using these roads, the BLM isn't really taking the time to fix these. This side looks pretty good though. Again, tumbleweeds everywhere. Oh yeah, this one is definitely blocked, or at least full of these tumbleweeds. One of the things about the desert, however, is that the soil doesn't really hold water. So when they use these culverts, I imagine it looks kind of like a garden hose, and it just spirals out. Let's see if we can get down this one. Take a look through this side. But it'll just shoot straight out of there. This is probably about a 2 foot wide. Looks like it's some sort of steel or iron, but pretty amazing that I gotta imagine that when it rains, this just shoots water out of it because it doesn't collect into the ground. It just runs here in the desert. Pretty amazing. All right. Looks like we found our biggest culvert yet. Looks to be about 4 feet. Yeah, maybe 3 feet. It's pretty small still, but you can see that this would just be one of the main drainages. And I keep seeing those tumbleweeds, and as I'm thinking about it, with as much water as going to push through these, it'll clear these out. I'm sure they just collect in here because the wind holds them. I mean, look at this hole. Just incredibly big. And again, when water starts to run out here in the desert, it will just massively move. If you've ever seen a flash flood, you'll understand. But pretty cool. All right, this one looks newer. Again, I'm no expert and I have no idea, but it definitely looks newer. And along this stretch of road right here, there's probably about 15 of these smaller ones. Otherwise, if they don't put them in, it'll erode these large dips. And it looks like out here is definitely some farmland. I can see some cows out in the distance there. So it looks like they keep this section of the road a little bit better, but this is what it would look like if they don't put the culverts in.
We're driving cars on a Mars tonight. We're blasting off to the stars tonight. We wanna go, go. We wanna go, go.
This is probably our last culvert on this road. This was BLM Road 163, and it is directly northeast of Arches National Park. But as you can see, this looks like a pretty big, wide open, flat drainage. So we've got a really cool culvert here. This definitely looks like one of the bigger drainages. Enough to move all of these rocks into the way. But yeah, really neat. You can see stuff just kind of hanging in there. But just super cool. Can see stuff kind of hanging in there. But it's really neat to see how the desert handles all of this water. Pretty steep and slippery right here. Hopefully make it up and over. Don't worry, I did. Look at this. It's a really heavy piece of iron right there, just laying on the side of the road. Yeah. Look, there looks like there's a way we can get down there safely. There's a little mini trail. But you can see how much deeper this side is. And that's because the way, look, something was looking for some water to drink in here. That's because of the way that the desert sheds water. So, pretty cool, right? The desert's ecosystem is different than most. Well, everybody, look at the size of these boulders. There's my foot comparison. I hope you like this video, and I hope that you'll like and subscribe to future content. All right, be well, my friends.